What is up, guys? So, North Series was kind of like an awesome experience at the same time. It was a real shot in the gut. My plan for the North Series this year is that I was going to do it pretty big. Like, I went out and I bought a drone. I purchased all of this new kind of like camera equipment just for this North Series. And I wanted to make it a really big thing. And the goal was for me to shoot a big buck, because there's big bucks running around there everywhere. For me to capture my dad, or when Sarah got up there, catching them shooting bucks. And it just flipped. You know, Sarah and Dad killed bucks and I did not. I'm gonna be basically talking through this entire video, talking about what happened, funny stories, but let's jump up to the first kill of the series, my doe kill. So basically what's going on, guys, I just got done talking about what's going on and I started seeing deer moving. And the first one got past me before I could get everything set up. And the one behind her, I knew was a shooter doe. She was definitely a mature doe. So, to be honest with you all, at this point, this is my first doe. Our first deer I ever caught fully on camera. So, I'm excited. You have the picture. So, like, when you're filming these hunts by yourself, the adrenaline rush you get is like times 10. It's insane. The amount of pressure that when you're trying to film, the amount of pressure that you put yourself under. And I'm going to get a little bit more into that later. But, so she knows something's up. She don't like what she's seeing. And I'm kind of getting nervous. And as I come to full draw, she actually moves. And I get scared. And I basically jump the trigger. And for putting so much work in on the off season at 3D shoots and just shooting by myself, I should have known better. And she runs off. First impressions, I'm thinking it's an awful shot. Maybe hit. I didn't know. I thought I was far enough, high enough where I may have spine shot her. But as you all will not see in the video, but we actually found the doe. She did not go 50 yards. What happened was that what I'm thinking happened is that I was at such a steep angle is that the arrow actually went down, got the top of the first lung and mid of the other lung. I hit both lungs. I mean, she was dispatched pretty quick. So, said that's a shot on me for not taking a better shot. But at the same time, like, you can't get better if you don't make mistakes. So now I know better. So basically, yeah. So like I said, we found her. I will put a picture right here. If I have a picture, I don't know if I do or not, but I definitely have a picture of the dead doe. So we'll put one right there. Let's go to my dad's deer. So basically what happened with my dad's deer, and this is the funny thing, and I'm going to say this on camera, and I hope he sees it, and I want to know, I want half the glory rights of this buck. So what happened was earlier in the summer, I'm getting ready. It's probably August. I'm thinking about the North Series. I'm getting stuff ready. I'm looking through my Onyx, and I noticed this small patch of woods that butts right up against the tree farm behind us, which we've killed several bucks off this tree farm from coming from the tree farm to our part of the property. And then it was also across the road is a guy, his name's Johnny Young. Never met the man, but we've seen a lot of bucks on his land. And I was thinking, dude, there's a little bit of crop field, there's a little thicket right here, it'd be a good spot. And you know what Dad tells me during the summer? We already put a stand there. And I guarantee if I did not say something to make him remember, oh yeah, we put a stand there, he would never have sat there. So I'm just saying, I'm calling it out right now. I want half the credit. It's whatever. But anyways, I'm sitting in ditch 2 and he says, hey, I just killed a big one. I just shot a big one, and I was ecstatic. I left my camera arm, my bow holder, all in the tree. I just got down the stand and we went to go look. So, as you'll see in a couple clips, we're looking at dark, and I mean, he thinks he made a good shot. He doesn't know if it was an absolute monster because he didn't have a lot of time to look at it. He thought he saw at least 5 points, and he saw good mass. So let it eat. And we found some blood, and then it got really bad. It was really just, it was nice bright red, but it just drops, drop, drop, drop. And I was literally, and I don't have a video proof to prove this, but I have two eyewitnesses. I was literally on my hands and knees crawling through this just grass to find blood, and we started making some movement. Okay, unfortunately, we had a thunderstorm and rain coming in that night. Literally within a couple hours. We only had about 2 hours to look. And then blood stopped. So the next day, me and Dad kind of made a game plan. I thought if he didn't know, we thought maybe he was going towards water. So on the Onyx, we could see there was a pond in that thick stuff. So me and him said, okay, well, this tree farm literally has rows. And we said, hey, we'll take one, you take one row, I'll take the other row, and we'll just walk straight to the pond, and then we'll just work our way down. What's up, guys? Not really early morning, but we did not find him last night. Came out here this morning. Dad just called me, he found it, so let's go look at this deer. And as you all can see, he found it. Absolute monster. It's his biggest buck to date, 165 and a half. And like I said, I'm super proud of this dude. I mean, and the funny thing was he made a really good shot. Like, he just didn't, I think he was at 35 yards, is what he thought he said. I think he said 35 yards. But he didn't get a full penetration. He did. He got on the exit one, you could see it's about that big, but it just didn't go all the way through where it really opened him up. But it was double lung, perfect, right in the middle of the lungs. It was a perfect shot. So when we found him, coyotes did get to it a little bit. They got the butt end of him, and that was kind of a nasty gut job. But he was super happy. And the funny thing about this, so we got up there Friday night. He shot that buck. Sunday night, he shot that buck. Yeah, Sunday night. So he was tagged out for the rest of the week. So now let's jump over to Sarah's deer. I can't tell you how proud I am of her. And for me being her husband, like, yeah, I wish I would have killed a buck, but I'm so proud that she did it. So she showed up Wednesday night, late, and she shot this buck Friday night, and we got it back Saturday. But she sat in a stand we called the Thicket, and that's actually the stand where my dad killed a buck 2 years ago, the same year that I killed my buck. And as the funny thing was, and I'll put this video in this.
Okay, it is like 5 o'clock. I'm literally shaking. I can't even right now. Oh my god! And sitting in a tree stand. Look at this, shaking. And I'll show you. Turn around. Okay, I don't know how to do that. Anyway, I was sitting over there. I saw something and it came walking up to me, and I was really nervous because the wind is blowing that way. Where it was walking to over there. And it followed the trail right up to me. And I had like a 20-yard yard shot. And so I shot it at 20 yards, and I think it's a big one, but I don't know what kind it is. I was like, gonna send a picture to Alex and say, hey, can I shoot this one? But I was like, oh, that was pretty tall. I just thought I shot it anyway. And it was a deer. I think it's a big deer. Even if it's not. Holy crap. Holy crap. And I ran off that way to my left. Oh gosh, I don't even know. I just, I don't want to go this far, but I know I don't. I know I shouldn't. I'm gonna wait patiently until Alex calls me back. But holy crap. Holy crap. Holy cow. Holy God. I was not expecting that. It's only 5 o'clock. I was expecting it to come in like closer to 9. It's only 5. My phone is shaking. It's shaking so bad. Oh my God.
But she calls me, and I'm probably 500 yards away, just a couple thickets down. I was actually sitting in the same stand that my dad killed his buck out of. And she called me, she said, Alex, I just smoked a big one. And I literally yelled. I mean, my hunting was over because I said, bleep, yeah. Like, I was so ecstatic because from what she sounded like, she just killed a booner. And I was like, all right. And the one thing she was worried about, she was super worried about this, if it was big enough. And in my opinion, I don't know what any other, if your all's opinion's the same, that's fine. If you have a different opinion, whatever. But in my opinion, if every year, if you get excitement for shooting a basket rack 8 and you want to shoot a basket rack 8, you shoot a basket rack 8. But I sent her some pics of trail camera pictures, and she sent one back. She said, I think it was him. And it was a good deer. It was not a monster. I probably wouldn't have shot that deer. But it was an improvement on her first buck. So therefore, it was a great buck. Little do I know that this girl stuck a 140 class buck on her like second day of hunting. But when the funny thing was, so I went hunting the next morning because I'm trying to kill a buck, and I get a call, and Dad said, it's a big one. And I was like, are you serious? It's a big one? He said, yeah. So I literally got out of the tree. I had to go back to the camp to get the ranger and the deer hauler because it actually jumped our fence and jumped onto some public that's not huntable. So we had to bring the cart on and roll it out and take care of it. So when I roll up and I see this just mass on this 8-pointer, blown away. I was super stoked. She was super excited. Like I said, I think what really broke her, and she even kind of told me this, is when my father told me that he was proud of her. That's when she knew that she killed a big buck. I mean, that buck I would kill. I mean, that's bigger than any deer I've ever killed. I think my biggest deer is probably 130s, and that was a 10-pointer that I killed when I was probably 13 or 14. So, like I said, great ending. Not how I wanted it to. I was hoping I would kill a buck really quick and then I could spend the week filming my dad and Sarah. But like I said, we still have a long season. Over where we gun hunt, I've been bow hunting it. We've got some really big ones running around over there, quite a few of them. So hopefully I link up with one of them. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I hunted hard. There were several days where I hunted long, like not dark to dark, but pretty much dark to dark, 2 days in a row, I sat in rain the whole time while I was hunting. It wasn't in my cards. The funny thing is, I never even had a buck. Like, not even like a little buck. Like, I never even had a basket rack 8 come in with bow range. I did pass up 5 does and 5 sits because I was just determined to go after a buck. Like I said, it's a long season. I'm gonna keep going hard at it until we get out of deer season, I guess. So, but like I said, the North Series pretty much done. We still usually go up in January, but we usually only go for a couple days, and that's just not enough time to find out where they're going and where they're still at, So, but it was a great time. We're gonna mount both of these deer, so I'm proud. So, as I say, if you made this far in the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're gonna hit it hard this spring and summer. Got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe, and I'm excited. So I'll see y'all later.